I'm Barbara Way. I'm here on behalf of Butterfly Table Tennis at the second to last stop on the Butterfly North American Tour. We are here at Triangle Table Tennis, beautiful facility in North Carolina, right next to Raleigh-Durham International Airport, very convenient for players. And host of, for the last 3 years, the Kerry Cup, a beloved tournament on the East Coast, tons of prize money. And the Southeastern Open is designed in the same type of structure as the Kerry Cup, which will feature yesterday giant round robin play and single elimination rounds this morning. $2,000 in prize money and gift certificates for the winner. And here on the table in red, Zhang from Mississippi College, his final year at the university. And in blue, UD, current coach, Triangle Table Tennis. Lots of hometown support for UD. Been with Triangle Table Tennis for at least the last 2 or 3 years. Beloved coach here.
2-1.
Zhang Chu, we spoke with him yesterday in the red, current senior at Mississippi College, although out of eligibility to play in the national championships. Has himself been coming out to compete, continue his, we call him a professional tournament player, seen at tournaments all over the country, continuing to try to improve his play. After graduating, looking to move to the Chicago area to be a member of the Xperia Club you see on his shirt. And the focus and development of table tennis in the Midwest, especially in the Chicagoland area. And also to use his computer science degree to kind of use that and find a job that perhaps tests both his table tennis prowess and his ability to program computers. So we'll see. Zhang Chu's second seed in this tournament, up 6-2 in this first game, best 3 out of 5, quarterfinals of the 2017 Butterfly Southeastern Open. Quarterfinals are going quickly. And players having competed in the over 1800 and the main event yesterday, very much aware of other people's playing styles. UD making a little comeback here, 7-4. A nice little side spin push if you saw that. Most times at the lower levels we see only just a drop shot or a heavy push, but Zhang Chu giving it a little bit of that wrist motion straight into the backhand wide, taking some spin off. Well, edge of the racket, backhand flip there. Very courteous with that sorry. A nice shot. Zhang Chu's play is interesting. He sometimes hits every shot, and he plays very, very quickly. And sometimes he can be very inconsistent. This tournament has seen its ups and downs from him. On the over 1800 event, He actually didn't make the finals, although seeded second. Takes the first game 11-5. He's also here in it to win it. And this best 3 out of 5. And these quarterfinal matches are going super quickly. And both players are playing pretty fast. Zhang just has a little quicker, better control on that backhand. See, he's winning a lot of those backhand rallies. Let's see what happens in the second game.
1-0.
Zhang's serve can be tough. He used to have this big high toss serve, which he doesn't use anymore. Having been faulted quite a few times, but they're still very difficult for him to see. That's how he won his first 2 points. A little bit of an unforced error there. Sometimes when the ball is, it doesn't move forward, it can be very hard to hit. Big serve and attack, trying to wide forehand angle. At these higher levels, sometimes you see less of the big rallies, a little more of this really close to the net, control, technical play can make all the difference. Both players, very quiet players, actually. Quiet and focused. One of the reasons it's so important to end up in the top 2 of your round robin group is that you can you don't have to face one of the top seeds. Close second game here. Zhang is still in the lead in red, 5-4. Well, Yudi not ready for that long serve. You saw him scoop back, but he just didn't go fast enough. Again, Zhang's serves are very, very tough, and at the highest levels, the difference between a 2450 player and a 2600 player may not be their ability to counter loop, but maybe their ability to serve and set up their shots correctly. Zhang's perfect control on that serve receive. You can see that that can be the difference. 4-7. Again, perfect control on that serve return. 8-4. Topspin serve.
9-4.
Good control, very quick, trying to place the ball very, very fast. And he doesn't play the ball very hard. You'll see a difference between how he loops and how Liang-Chi-Sen loops. It's not all power. You see Zhang takes it very early off the bounce. We still have that hit the edge, but actually the ball hit the ceiling on the way up. And if it gets obstructed or hits the ceiling, obviously, and then hits the edge, it doesn't count. So it would have been pretty exciting if it didn't hit the ceiling and also came down and hit the edge, but nice call by the umpire there. Super solid match play by Zhang demonstrating his second seed position. Now up 2-0 in this quarterfinal. Against Triangle Table Tennis coach UD. There's some energy into these players. Sometimes it takes till game 3 to wake up. What's really difficult about these 3 out of 5 matches, how fast you have to get into the game. And as the lower player, as UD, you have to attack. To be very, very aggressive. And it can be challenging because your opponent is so good at control. Nice counter loop rally. This is the best rally. It's probably the best rally we had this match. Nice forehand to forehand change of pace. And again, as I said, the difference between these players may not be in their ability to handle those rallies. But actually, you'll see a lot of the differences in right here, this technical serve receive.
2-2.
2-all in game 3. Net edge serve to let. 2-all. An attack. An attack.
2-3.
And that's how you have to win if you want to upset a player.
Left. 2-3.
Another let's serve. Zhang going for the side spin push, didn't quite make it. Bottom of the net, 3-all. Closer, third game now. Aggressive push. Some of the players this morning, instead of dropping short, really pushing heavy and deep. Sometimes those fast pushes make a big difference. Nice counter looping rally, and getting into those rallies. That's where UD has a little bit of the upper hand. If you can get through that serve attack and serve return, that makes all the difference. Oh, the serve that came too long. Zhang was actually smart, didn't go for a kill. Spinning in deep into that backhand would be just as powerful. 4-5. Wide forehand push, spinny forehand loop. The counter loops are very difficult for Zhang. Missed a couple of those. At least 3 in this last game.
Sorry. Let me see the ball.
Was just a little too much side spin on that serve for UD. Right off the edge, aimed a little more towards the middle. Should have hit. And you can see his body language saying, slow down. Think about it a little more, not too fast. 6-all. You know, that hit the edge, but still a good shot. Really nice placement and deep into the forehand. You can see UD trying to use the same technique. Spinny forehand, cross court, go for that counter loop. Be really relaxed to execute that kind of at this end game stage. Spinny loop, 8-all. Much, much closer, third game. And here we go, serve. Same strategy, serve short, go for that forehand deep into Zhang Chu's forehand every time. If I were UD right now, I'd try to go for something similar. It's been one of the only strategies that's worked. It'll be tough.
9-9.
Long serve, although sometimes useful, can be extremely tricky at this end game, especially at such a high level. 9-all, Zhang Chu with the serve. Really, really good serves. UD has to control this receive, stay in the game. Yeah, Zhang Chu is waiting, ready for that. And his backhand can be so fast, perfect down the line. First match point, 10-9. There he is, really fighting for that counter loop. Trying to second seed, taking that much tougher third game and winning 3-0, moving on to the semifinal, to the money rounds. Players in the semifinals now guaranteed $500 in cash and prizes, with the winner of the entire competition, $2,000. Our next matches will start in about 10 minutes on table 1. We'll bring you our first semifinal.